Hey everyone, I want to make some clarifications on the purpose of beauty. Now, this is very important because in stage green, there is a dissatisfaction or a distaste towards associating beauty with the natural instincts to survive or reproduce. Because beauty is seen as something that you want to exhibit not for the sake of impressing or attracting, but for the sake of glorifying yourself or maybe expressing yourself or being artistic. Something that has to do with the external world corresponding to something that you have in your body. And so that's why beauty also becomes important in turquoise, because you're saying that the beauty corresponds to the external world and it represents the external world. And also in stage blue, the human body was important. And that's why in Christian religions, they made a lot of beautiful art. You could even argue that the Greeks were in stage blue and orange and green, all three probably. But that's why they were they were blue. So they were into beauty, but without so much restriction. And if you go to the Christians in general, they adopted the blue Greek form and they allowed for art to illustrate the beauty of the human body, of the spiritual human body, assuming the spiritual has a body, and then you have beauty being emphasized. But why? Because stage blue is a transcendent stage in my model, and then in turquoise a transcendent stage in my model. Now in stage green, the problem with stage green is they have so much distaste towards stage red, which use women as cargo, and they have so much distaste towards the Abrahamic versions of stage blue, which treated women that something should be hidden away and also like cargo in a way, meaning you serve the man but do it in private, and I want to keep you to myself, so stay quiet. And that kind of sexist vibe from the past makes stage green not like the fact that fundamentally from stage beige and purple, beauty was really to procreate and to encourage procreation. So although beauty is for procreation, it's not entirely accurate to say it's the whole thing. But when it comes to the beige stages, such as stage beige, stage infrared, stage orange, stage coral, and I still haven't figured out stage topaz. When it comes to every four stages, the beauty is going to be significant in terms of attracting a mate and hooking up with someone. So this doesn't mean the purpose of beauty is to do that, but the reason why you want to be beautiful in stage orange and stage coral is for that. Now, the reason why stage green likes to attract people with their beauty is usually like a rub in the face, like, I'm naked, you guys can't oppress me anymore. You know, it's sort of like fighting the red, and it's also shoving it in the face of orange, who carries a lot of the sentiment from the past. You do things in our terms, right? Because sexism is not innate to orange, but it's a consequence of wanting status, from the stage beige V meme. Wanting to feel like you're the top of the crowd, right? The pact. And so that's why stage orange will want status. It's not so much for esteem, it's just to feel like you're the alpha. And as a result, green rubs it in the face of orange. Now, it's not wrong to say that beauty is just for the sake of procreation, but it's not the full truth. There is a desire to transcend the body, and that comes from something that's spiritual. So beauty is about spirituality, and it's about connecting with yourself, connecting with the human body, connecting with what you define as beauty. And that's why you should dress beautiful, because you want to exemplify God, who is beautiful, or it's beautiful. So that comes from that's a stage blue idea, but it's universal to all stages. It's just emphasized in specific stages, transcendent stages. In stage clear, I find people don't emphasize the beauty in the body. It's weird. You would think that transcendence, but it seems that clear goes above the body. It's clear light. You become the spirit form, so you don't even notice the body. It's attractive, but it's mundane. And I remember the last time I cared about the body too much was in stage coral. Now I care about it, but it's something I've kind of let go as important. I can get over the body. But the reason is because the transcendence dissolves its attachments to the physical world as it evolves. So blue really needed a pretty partner. A turquoise probably wants it, but they can't admit it. And then clear, it's a nice add-on, but it's not the essential component, because what's inside is what's most important. So that's interesting to consider how that goes. So I understand why stage green would get insulted when you say that. If you have a mystical experience and you see the beauty of this world, and that happens in stage yellow, that's a good sign. It means that you're starting the process of entering into turquoise. So good for you if you find the beauty in this world as you're doing that.